would possibly want this pre-moment. It seems a little behind the scenes. I don't. When I'm listening to this in the future, I'll be like fast forwarding past this part.
On your Discord, unless you want to keep everyone's like little non-camera icon up, you can right-click and choose to only view people that have their video on, or what is it? What's the label? Show non-video participants. Uncheck that box.
Oh. Well, see, now it only looks like there's 3 of us, though.
I guess that's true.
I mean, you're the professional. I trust your judgment over mine.
You can keep all the non-video participants.
I think it's good for...
To me, it just looks cleaner.
No, you're absolutely right. I wish I could... Because now I'm an... Well, okay, let's not get too in the weeds. Welcome back to session number 22, the one where Jasora dies. We have been on BaleFun for, I think, 3 sessions. Oh, Kevin, do you want to go get your glasses? You're making me uncomfortable with how you're doing it now.
Leave them alone.
I got my glasses.
Oh, okay. It's very thin, so I can't see them.
They're right here.
Are you doing the contact life? Oh no, I'm totally just messing around. Are you experimenting? Oh, now I feel like an absolute piece of shit. You know what? Let's stop it here.
Are they necessary?
I'm gonna go buy my Caleb Williams jersey now.
Good.
Yeah. Oh, it says it's on clearance.
Hop on the train now, because it'll be too late.
Yeah, soon it'll be way past me. This is session 22. We've been on the island BaleFun, I think, for like 3 episodes. I think this is the longest you guys have been on an island. Last week was probably 2 weeks ago was probably a mini session, but I think you guys got a lot done. We're gonna detail, and by we I mean Swiffer, and with Sarah correcting her, is gonna let us know what happened last episode. Swiffer, can you do a mic check on Twitch, or should I pull it up to check and make sure? So we don't find out that I'm not recording.
You'll have to keep talking though.
Hey, you know what? Good news. That's my.
There's never a struggle in that department.
That's my skill set. That is. Yeah, that is why I'm here. First, I like to talk about words, thoughts, ideas, things I like, things I don't like, all the things.
Okay. It's working for everyone, but I have to max out volume of the actual stream just to like hear it at a normal level.
So I'm gonna pump you guys up some more. But I'm coming in fine. I should pump everything.
No,
everything's low.
Needs to come up.
Okay, we can do that. I think. Doing this live from Studio 1A in Rockefeller Plaza. And it's definitely not something on your end.
No.
Okay, because that would really bum me out if we found out that... Oh, I just had my thing low. Swiffer, go ahead and let us know what happened last episode, and then Japer, we're going to have to catch up on something for your character, and then we'll be back to business, I think.
Angus tried to get his silver set from Helga, but they want 3,500 gold for it, so we're gonna come back to that. We got some fancier clothing so that we could go to Vandersloot Estate. When we went there, Vandersloot himself asked us to capture 3 people at first. Forg, Zephyr, and then JP's aunt, I think. But then he took away JP's aunt.
Aunt Nettie, I think.
Yes. Also Red River, not JP.
Of course.
And we ended up where we found Forg. And I think that's kind of where we're at. We're like convincing Forg to go to fall into our trap. I think.
How's that sound, sir? I don't know, Drew. I fell asleep.
I didn't, it's almost all there. I believe there was a whole thing in the bar where, we were trying to find a way to talk to these people and get them down to the dock. And, something with a pan flute sounds really.
Yeah, you kind of remembered around the fateful pan flute incident.
Yeah,
Yeah,
everybody,
there was. Oh, go
everybody got
ahead.
new fits. Yeah, everybody got new fits.
Yeah, so that's what I wanted to capture. I want to do some retconning. The first thing is, what is Red River's like business casual fit? Like, what is that? What does that look like? And it's you spent significant 15 gold on it. So it's
Yeah.
like it can be, that would be a significant amount in this world. Like, this is not just walking around. Like, this is a nice outfit you've got. I don't know what everyone else had, but people got basically the duds that they were interested in. I know Adam/Nomad got a fancy little doublet for his chest hair to poke out. I think somebody's wearing corduroy pants.
Me.
Yeah, Swiffer's wearing a white tee, but like a name brand one. What is Red River's like? Steez.
Bigs? Yeah. The difference between normal slacks, like pants, like, Bear Grylls type pants, or maybe he's going a whole kilt approach for his business casual.
Oh, like a utility kilt.
Yeah. And then like a cool normal shirt, like those ones that have the crisscross stringies on the top.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like, so the Bear Grylls. If you go to the store and ask for the Bear Grylls outfit, this is what they give you.
This is what they get. This could be, this could be me, or I'm kind of thinking, no, because my everyday should be the pirate one. I'm dressing up.
Yeah. This is like for, I've got to go. Like, this guy made it clear I need to be in some
I need
finery.
to not look like a fucking pirate.
Yeah.
I need to look a little bit cleaner up.
You guys may or may not have need later. It'd be good to have some like nice clothes for certain situations.
I would dress like a fancy Martell, but darker colors.
I'm picturing like nice robes, almost.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Like a fancy, whatever the Red Viper Martell is.
Yeah. Oberon Martell. Definitely
Oberon
not gonna know
Martell,
who that is. Okay, it pulled up a couple random people, but yeah, I can see it in my mind's eye. What color is it?
Yeah. It's black with maybe. I mean, red is my brand, so I think I'm gonna go black and red. Maybe all black with like red trim around or something.
And I'm imagining one side is like cut a little higher than the other, a little flirty.
Yeah.
I've made like a robe, and here's your feet.
Yeah, he didn't want that, but like the guy suggested, and you're like, all right. He kind of talked him into it.
Yeah, this guy was kind of pushy. This guy kind of had a vision. Oh, it makes your arms bad. Yeah, the guy had like a vision for what he wanted for you.
And I kind of went along because I'm not into fashion shit, but he said that's what everybody's doing, so I was like, all right, cool. Let's fucking...
This guy looked like the guy from Say Yes to the Dress. Like, this guy probably knows his stuff.
Yeah. Or look this, whatever those 7 gay guys like to do makeovers is.
Fucking gay, queer eye for the straight guy.
Those fellas, the
Yeah.
Fab 7, or whatever the fuck.
The Fab 7 came in and fixed you up real nice.
Yeah.
And just to
And
be clear,
I was just like, Jesus, take the wheel, because I don't know what was going on. You know what I'm saying?
huge supporters of the gay community. Swiffer has got a prepared statement. Go ahead.
Thank you, Swiffer.
Swiffer, go ahead.
We love the gays.
Thank you. You heard it here first. That's where it starts. That's where it ends. That's the end of the session.
That's
Thank
it.
you guys for coming out.
It's good. It's good.
BaleFun. It has been multiple weeks, so just a quick thing here. You've noticed guards about. Someone noticed a Z on the bottom of some of their weapons with an extremely good perception check. I believe Aldar noticed a crack in the wall that separates this world. Here, I don't know if you guys can see it, but I'm gonna drop it into the. His name or not. And I think it's around nighttime. The last thing you guys canonically did was lure a gentleman out of the bar and try to lure Forg out of the bar, unsuccessfully. The last thing you saw of Aunt Nettie was that she had to leave to attend to an emergency. And you've seen Aquarius Guild mercenaries around the island, and they were erecting a makeshift barrier around the slums. It's probably 8:30 p.m. on this island. What would you like to do? Oh, one last thing. A tabaxi named Terry was, you found out, sold a silverware set and is currently for sale at the shop here. BaleFun General Store.
Oh, he's here?
The silverware set is here.
Oh, the silverware set's here. Not Terry, though.
No. I don't...
Dang it.
I'm not going to tell you guys who it was. But, what do you guys want to do? Hey, Bean, I'm online. There's food in the inside.
I'm gonna try to steal the silver set.
Okay, well, it's been a while, so I'm gonna need a little bit more than that. What do you? You're all in the tavern right now. You've convinced one guy, I believe, to go to the docks because he believes he's won a contest. Forg and his friends. Forg is a large dragonborn man. He has decided not to follow you. Tell me how you steal this silverware set.
I'm gonna use this whole operation as a distraction point. So while they're all looking at the events going on and all that stuff, I'm gonna try to sneak in and steal I'm not stealing, I'm taking it back. It's mine.
Okay, so
Back my silver set.
we'll have a quick mini adventure. It's late at night, but not too late where people aren't wandering around. There's certainly less traffic than before. You are standing outside the general store. It is still open.
Perfect. I'm gonna go stealth mode, and I'm gonna sneak in as quietly as I can.
All right, there's one entrance. There's a door. I need you to explain to me how you get through it without anyone seeing you.
Well, it's nighttime, right? Are there?
Yeah, you see like faint torches lit from inside the general store as well as along the road.
Perfect. I'm just gonna sneak in and close the door quietly.
Now
so
imagine
nobody hears me.
you're in a town and you're at the 7-Eleven and the store is open and you say, I'm going to break in. So what you do is you crawl, I guess, through the front door.
Listen.
Can make
They may
me...
not be.
There's no
may not be-
cameras.
Yeah, there's no cameras. They may not even be at the front post.
Okay. Can make me a stealth check, please. It should probably with disadvantage.
Do you need a distraction?
With disadvantage, so I don't really know.
Yeah, I feel like it's definitely with this. The more I'm thinking about it, the less advantage I feel like you have.
I mean, I was using the dock thing as a distraction, but I guess the general store is kind of disconnected from that.
Yeah, that feels like a fully different situation. You had to cross the street to do this.
I rolled a 10.
Okay, great. You walk in the door, and I guess you're crouched suggestively. And Helga looks up and says, and like a little bell goes off as you push the door open. And Helga goes, "Hey, how you doing, friend?
Oh, hey, Helga.
You got the rest of the coin?"
No. I was wondering if I could barter with you.
I barter.
Maybe do some trade with you.
I do some trades now. Here we go. What you got, boy?
Now listen to me. We have this delicious nanotar on the boat.
Mm-hmm.
Freshly produced by me and my crew.
Okay.
Now what do you say we produce you some nanotar if you find some uses for it, and we'll trade you some nanotar for that silver set.
Yeah, I'll give you 2 gold if you can get me a gallon of nanotar.
No, I don't think you understand how expensive nanotar is. You don't get to set the price the same way you got to set the price on my silver set that you have right there.
I'm good. Thank you, though.
Oh my goodness! But it's the best nanotar on the planet. We're the best producers, the only ones who produce it.
Do you have any of this nanotar?
I got a million kajillion vials on me.
Okay, what you
I always keep nanotar strapped on me.
She says, I don't even know what this is. She takes a sniff of it and says, this smells like old bananas. I'm allergic. I don't want this.
You're allergic. What about your buddy over there? Is he allergic?
Who, my brother?
Yeah.
Toothless dwarf man comes out from behind, like, the other side of the store. He's got a little, like, red vest on, but it's, like, shoddily put on. He says, well, hell, I love bananas.
Do you love bananas? Oh, there we go. A man with class.
Okay.
Check out this nanotar.
He drinks it. What happens to a person if they drink it?
I mean, I don't know if we've decided that.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what happens right now. He rolled a 4 constitution. He begins vomiting aggressively all over the store.
Dang, brother, that wasn't meant to drink.
I love bananas, he says between chunks of horrible, horrible vomitous liquid coming out of his mouth.
You're supposed to use it to like repair stuff, and I'm just gonna like show them. I'm gonna
It's
find
hurting
like,
my
a
inside.
crack in the wall,
Okay, yeah, you find a crack in the wall.
and I'm gonna like patch it up with some nanotar.
Okay, go ahead and roll me, I guess, a shipwriting check.
That was a 19, dude.
It's really good. The wall, like, you can barely tell. Like, it looks like someone punched it, like an angry gamer punched this drywall, and you just, like, in, like, only a minute or so, have patched it fully. And Helga goes, wow, that's incredible.
I told you, it's useful.
It's great.
Yeah, see? It's not worth $2, I'm telling you. It's definitely worth a trade.
So let me
Gallon
just...
of this will bring you a long way.
Let me help you and Angus understand something. If I took, like... What would I take that's valuable? If I took, like... I don't know. Some WD-40 to the Ferrari dealership, there's no amount of persuasion that I could do to walk out of there with a car. That's a similar situation to what's going on here.
We're talking about a silver set, not a Ferrari.
The silver set is probably the most valuable thing in the store.
Well, it's mine.
I hear you, honey bun. You better take it up with somebody who gives a damn, because it looks like it's mine.
Oh my goodness. Did they give me any hints on like who this Terry person is, or can I like ask them who this Terry
Oh.
person is?
Well, you keep bothering me, boy. She whips out like a ledger, and she like looks through it again. And she says, well, it looks like it was about 40 days ago. A little tabaxi boy, I remember he had a scar under his left eye. And he came in on some pirate ship. Make me a history check.
Nat 20.
Really?
Yeah, 22 total.
When he says Terry, and this is my fault for naming so many characters Terry. When he says Terry the Tabaxi, and he mentions the scar under his left eye, you remember exactly who that is. You remember your time when you were first becoming a pirate, when you were sailing with the Wind Witch, and this was weeks and weeks ago, but you remember vividly having to fight some nasty Orzards in the hull of a ship. And in your group were many of the friends around you that you have now, but also a Tabaxi. And his name was Terry.
That's with 2 Y's. That's
That's-
why it's not confusing.
That's why it's not confusing.
Terry. Gotcha.
And it was that Terry that sold this silverware set.
Gotcha. I'll be back with Terry. And the money he owes me.
Sounds good. Still offer for layaway if you want to start putting money towards it.
No thanks. Bunch of scammers.
She blows you a kiss, and it's grotesque. What is everyone else doing?
I'm gonna catch it.
Put it in your pocket. Who are we? What is Red River doing?
Red River.
I feel like you guys probably have a huddle,
Yeah, I feel
maybe.
like after my failure, I probably want to bring in Red River on the execution of obtaining these people and getting them to the dock.
Yeah.
Nomad, your mind is filled with the sound and humiliation of a broken. What was it? Pan flute? You hold the various pieces of it that you were able to scrabble back together in your hands.
So sad.
A single tear probably rolls down your eye. In my head, you guys are all sitting around the table at the bar, which of course is the underground. Or you're at the fancy bar, whichever. I think you're at the underground.
That does seem alright. Can't think of anything to persuade this guy to come out with us. It might be advantageous for us to maybe keep getting him drunk until he has to go outside to pee or leave here. And then
We
just take him back
could-
with us.
Maybe offer him some work on the ship. He's a worker here. I don't know how much he enjoys his job, but we can offer maybe to pay him more than what he's getting paid here.
I like that. Does he have a reputation for any particular skill?
That I'm aware of. Possibly. Hold on. Did we get additional information about who they are?
I think all you know about Forg from last time is that he is a Dragonborn man, and that he is like the head of HR for this mining operation.
So maybe we persuade him with an HR thing.
We tried that already.
Maybe he's tired of HR and he wants to venture into something different.
I guess it wouldn't be human resources because there's all sorts of people here. It would be
Racial
ER.
resources?
It would be employment resource. It would be RR. Wait, what does the R stand for?
Racial.
Racial resource. I don't love that. Let's call him HR.
We are people.
He's a
Creature.
he's
Nature.
I don't like creature either. Let's go people. He's
Species.
we're in species. He's a species resources. He's a SR. Seems like the least offensive way we could handle this. Yeah, but he is head of SR. He is a large man. He is with a group of, let's say, 6 or 7 like-minded brutes who just, by looking at them, you can kind of tell these people likely work in the mines, as their arm muscles have veins that are troubling. And they've got like a slight cough because they've got the black lung.
Yeah.
And I think the bounty you guys have agreed to, you got an advance of gold, and you get 500 gold for each of the bounties you turn in to the loan officer. I don't know if you got his name or not. I'll probably just tell you because I don't want to keep calling him the loan officer. But anyway, what do you guys want to do?
I like Jasora's idea. I think I'm gonna approach the fellow with offer for employment.
You got any tag team situation?
Does anyone want to come along?
I ain't too good with talking.
I'll go.
I don't know you guys' stats. I don't know if anyone is like charisma based.
Yeah. I know I haven't done a lot of talking in the last episode, obviously, so I'll do some talking now.
Yeah. You walk up and this guy says, "Can we help you, friendo?"
Is this just remind me? Is this Forge?
This is Forg, who you know to be Forg, and like 6 other dudes sitting at a table. They're all just kind of drinking, commiserating. They're drinking Fantasy Corona.
Yep. Hi. Introducing myself here. My name's Red River.
Oh,
These are
yeah.
some of my crew.
You new around here, kid?
Yeah, we're just passing by. Well, we're actually looking for some good help. And been asking around town. And they said you're one of the strongest guys here. And I need somebody that's both strong and smart to help us overcome this issue. And by asking around, everybody pointed me to you. So I was hoping maybe you would take up some freelance work here this afternoon so that we can get on our way.
What kind of work you looking for, son?
Requires some discretion, but based on what I hear in town, you're the best man for it. Everybody that I've talked to sings your praises, so Only the best will do. It might take an hour, hour and a half of your time, and you'll be handsomely rewarded. I'll
Ah.
double whatever you make in one day at the mines.
Oh, everyone at the table goes, oh shit, high roller. Make me a persuasion check with advantage.
Yeah, let's do persuasion check. I should have invested more in my persuasion. A 19 plus 1. 20.
Wowzers. He stands up from the table and says, how many of my boys do you need?
Actually, because of the sensitivity, just you will do. We don't need any more help. My crew can provide the other muscle needed.
Shit. Yeah, okay, yeah. You said you knock it out at what, an hour and a half, hour, 2 hours?
Yep, before you know it, you'll be having beers again here.
Yeah, I can take a look. Let's hurry up. He shuffles behind you.
And then we cutscene to us walking at the door.
Yeah.
Information around the fella.
With a 20, he follows you, and on the way there, it's probably like a 5-minute walk. He asks you, like, what am I working on here? Do I need to bring any tools? Can I run by the house? Like, what do I need?
We'll provide everything.
Oh, okay, sweet, yeah.
All you need is an open mind.
Okay, just to be... I'm not saying I'm not into it. Is it like physical stuff that I'm gonna do or you're gonna do?
I don't think it might require a lot of physical strength. We have sizable numbers here. You're good.
He rolls an insight check.
You want a roadie beer for the road?
He says sure, and he sees you guys like walking around him. He is becoming slightly suspicious, and he slows his walk as you're reaching the dock.
Yeah. Naturally.
I assume this is after maybe Angus rolls up after his failed nanner attempt.
Yeah.
So I'll say the whole crew is here.
Yeah. And the fella that we're waiting for at the dock is here also?
He is on his ship. It's nearby.
Okay, so one of us should go get him.
And the agreement, just so you guys know, just for like clarity's sake, is you get these two people to the ship.
Yep.
We can act like it's our ship, the one that we have to go to.
Yeah, totally. I mean, he wouldn't know any better.
Yeah. Right this way. We're just gonna jump on this ship. And
He
then maybe 2 of us jump in there, and then 2 of us stay in the dock. No, the rest of us stay in the dock.
He stops and says, "Hey, I'm gonna need some money. I'm gonna need to see some coin."
I dangle a bag full of coin and I throw it on the ship's deck.
Oh, okay. He says, "Well, it's kind of rude. Like I'm a person. You could like hand it to me. It just feels like a weird thing to do."
Yeah, I get it, but let's get in here. Let's get it done.
This ship,
no.
as you guys may or may not recall, is very opulent. Like it's got pearl railings. It's one of the like nicer ships. And as he's stepping on, he says, "This is your ship. This is great. Hell, I got plenty of coin. I got some work. Me and my friend, we'll work for you guys. Whatever you guys need. Just not much of a sailor." He steps onto the ship and like a loud like sound like klaxons like an alarm bell like emanates from the ship as he like breaches the barrier of the ship. And he like kind of jumps at it, and the lone officer like opens the single door like below deck and appears on the deck. And Forg is like kind of startled for a moment. He has not reacted. Which 2 of you are on the boat? You said two people go up on the boat, right?
Yeah. We're leading the way. Yeah.
And Aldar, maybe?
Yeah, that checks out. Couple strong boys. So the other 4 are behind. Forg is kind of like panicked and confused. And the lone officer says, "Great, you brought him here. I'm just gonna need you to tie him up." And Forg says, "Wait, what the fuck?" And he turns to run, and the other 4 are standing in his way. What do you guys do here? Did you plan for this?
Yeah. So the idea was...
Didn't we say we had rope? Like, did we talk about that, or...?
I think you have rope.
We have rope. I think
Yeah.
most of us have rope.
Yeah.
2 of us are in the front. The other 4 were trailing in back, and then the last man coming out on board from the 4 kicks the plank off. So now we're just,
Okay.
This is where we are.
Yeah, so he's like kind of trapped on it. Like there's like probably 5 feet of clearance between the dock and the boat now.
Yeah. I hit him with the, hey man, we can do this the easy way or we can do this the hard way.
What the hell is this?
Practice.
We had a job to do.
We got a job to do. We were asked to bring you here, so we brought you here, and then we'll figure out the rest along the way.
God damn it! He pulls out like a large club from behind his back, and I think we have to roll initiative now.
We weaponize. All right.
Every situation can be solved with violence.
So just to clarify, 4 of us are like on the dock, and we're separated off of like the boat, right?
Yeah, I think 5 feet is what I said. Well, I guess I shouldn't draw just X's because that means nothing. This is 4.
Is,
This is the
is the
one.
boat like level with us? Like someone could theoretically jump to the boat?
Yeah, it's not quite level, but it's close enough to where like I was looking up like adventurers jumping capacity. You guys could easily, all of you could easily like make this jump. But you do intuit that 4 could probably also make this jump.
Yeah. So
He did not roll very well.
I rolled a 9. Gentleman's 9, actually.
A gentleman's 9. I'm gonna track it right here.
An 18.
Somebody wake up Sarah and ask her what she rolled.
I rolled a 6, by the way.
You know, there's a text feature like you could type.
Yeah, but this is more fun, no?
What are we rolling for?
Initiative.
What did Nomad
Very
get?
nice, Sarah.
It was low. I think it was like a 6 or something.
9?
Me?
What?
Red River 9.
No, Nomad.
6.
6, sorry.
Amaya got like a 2.
I got 2!
Wow.
That's funny.
What the hell?
Because I am a genius.
I rolled a 23.
Jesus Christ.
And I don't
Good
know. I
with the
can't read your
rolls.
handwriting, but I rolled an 18.
You're an 8. This is just so GIS, obviously.
Are you shitting me? Oh,
and,
it is a G. Wow.
and this is obviously Angus.
Just type.
What do you mean? All right.
Let him have his fun.
Angus, you thank you so much. Angus, you are up. You are 5 feet away. We'll call this top one Angus. To Jangus.
I'm gonna hold an action just in case he tries to jump off to try to stab him in the leg or kneecaps, something to slow him down.
That is fucked up and grisly, and I accept. Oh, you wrote this makes it somehow worse. Jasora, what would you like to do?
Real quick, as Jasora's thinking, in the boat with me, is it Angus or Aldar? What did we say?
I'm currently drawing the worst map ever. It's you and Aldar in the.
Who's gonna drive for Aldar? Do we just roll for him?
I rolled for him. He got tragically a natural 1.
Okay, that's fine. As long as he's on autopilot, I'm good.
Yeah. I've got his character sheet pulled up as well.
I'll have my mace ready. Also hold in action. I guess.
Okay. Yeah, that's totally cool. It is of course Red River's turn. Red River Fork is like very close. You like 3 feet. Like he is right there.
Yeah. I am considering
Killing this man.
doing my grapple situation. My thinking is I'm a little apprehensive that my aunt was on the list.
Yeah.
So I don't know that these guys are bad, but turning one in, getting paid, and then not harming him could be a thing. I wanna have that in my back pocket in case we decide to go that route. Double cross. We don't know.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with the unarmed El Grapple.
So you're gonna grab this fool. Give me a strength check.
Strength check. Shit. Hold on. I'm here. I got it. I saw it. I see it. 13.
Wow. What is your strength bonus? Like, is it plus?
6.
Yeah. He. You get your arms around him. How do you do it? Is it like a bear hug?
Yeah, just to clarify the grapple, just so that we can do it by the rules, the target must succeed a strength dexterity check. It chooses which saving throw is DC equals 8 plus proficiency bonus plus strength. Or it has a grapple condition.
He has the grapple condition.
Okay.
He is officially grappled.
Yeah, so the way I do it is I hold him in like by the side, like I was gonna take him down, but
he's
but
still
I'm not.
standing.
Yeah. I kind of pick him up just to let it, like judo throw prepping, like we're gonna slam you here if you put up a fight kind of thing.
Yeah. His speed is 0. He has disadvantage on attacks, and basically like you can move him as long as you continue to win the strength contest.
Yep.
It is of course everyone's favorite Nomad's turn.
Yeah, so Nomad still has a lot of issues with his broken pantsuit, so he's going to
Sob.
run, jump on the boat, and swing his quarterstaff, aiming directly between his eyes.
You're gonna do that with attack. With advantage, because he is being held by your friend as you go for a killing blow. No, not a. Well, up to you whether it's a killing blow.
21.
Yep, that does hit this restrained gentleman as your quarterstaff makes a loud thwack across his head. Red River holding him, you kind of feel the reverberation like you've hit a ball wrong with a bat, as it kind of like rattles through this dragonborn soul.
Make a mental note that Nomad carries some anger inside of him.
Yes, there is an unfathomable rage.
Yeah, I was like, damn, that boy hits hard for his size. And I yell, somebody tie this man up.
How much damage do you do?
That's gonna be only 4 damage.
Yeah, the mental damage is much more. But yeah, it rattles through this gentleman. He is not unconscious, but there is blood running down his face.
Can I say there's emotional damage done to him as well?
There is some significant emotional damage as he has been held and now struck across the face. As it is everyone's favorite Amaya's turn.
I'm not on the boat.
No, you're not far away. Total, you're less than 10 feet away, but yeah, there is some water between you guys. In my head, this is you. I need more colors. Amaya. And here comes Sarah, here to tell us what she's doing. She does a somersault into the air.
No, I'm not that athletic.
Okay. She jumps in the water. Gets in there.
No, I'm not very strong, so I don't know how I can help with engaging on this dude.
You got an
other than
ice knife, I
being
think. You could
Maya.
just ice knife him.
You can tie him up. You have rope.
Amaya doesn't seem the type to me to get her hands dirty like that. She's probably comfortable.
Yeah.
I like the idea of all 4 of the people on the deck being like, they got it. Like, it's going fine. They don't need help.
I'll summon my familiar as a raven, the raven,
Cool. Yeah.
and just keep an eagle eye out.
Yeah. You're locked in. And Raven's name is Simone?
Yes.
Yeah. I think
Little
I...
nose.
Yeah, a little much, but that's Sarah's style. Forg's turn. Forg is pissed. He drops his his club and attempts to break this. He rolls a 4 + 2, 6. He does not beat your strength, and he is going to like shout, like do like a dragon breath of like fire, but he's not able to turn to see you or anyone else, so he kind of just burns the railing of this ship as like a mote of flame shoots out of his mouth as he like rages in fury. But he is not able to wrestle out of your grasp, and it is Aldar's turn. Aldar, I feel like would take a whack at this guy, right?
Try to put him unconscious.
Yeah, I feel like Aldar would think whack.
We either whack him or tie him up. It's a 50-50, but yeah, probably whack him.
He's
I
gonna
would definitely drop kick him.
Aldar goes for a drop kick. He rolls with advantage and rolls just well enough, but he aims low and accidentally hits this man in the tummy with the drop kick.
Yeah.
It makes another grisly sound as he does 5 damage to this guy as he drops to his knees. He is not incapacitated or unconscious, but he is extremely damaged. And of course it is Angus's turn. You guys can skip your turn, dock people, or you can intervene, but let me know whichever. Angus, you're seeing this grisly scene from a few feet away.
I'm assuming this guy's. I mean, he's still being held, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
On and try to tie him up or something.
Yeah, he's well held by Red River, and he is on his knees.
And he's battered down.
Yeah, he is not in a good way.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna hop on and I'm gonna start tying him up.
Yeah, you don't even need to make an athletics check. You just need time. But he is beating back Red River. You can kind of feel his muscles are relaxing to the point where he's not difficult to hold on to anymore as he squirms.
Yeah.
And after maybe a couple of minutes, you time up pretty good. I feel like Angus knows a good sailor knot. Is it you doing hands and ankles, or are you doing the full cartoon? Every square inch of him is covered in rope. What's it look like?
The old railroad.
Yeah, you're on the railroad ties.
Yeah, I'm hog tying his ass up.
Okay, so his arms are tied behind his back with his legs.
Yeah. He needs to be able to talk, so we can't do everything.
I don't know if that's ever happened to you guys, but it has happened to me, and it fucking sucks.
Oh, I bet.
It does not look enjoyable.
It's not a fun time. I'm gonna give him a little sad face. You guys, this whole interaction only takes 10 seconds as he realizes what's happening, and you guys, let's be honest, physically assault this man into submission. And the lone officer, you can see him now. He's like a half-elf man with kind of a dark complexion, and he does a slow clap like every villain you've ever met. Well done, lads and lasses. Although he runs his finger along the railing, the pearl railing of his ship, and some soot comes off. He says, "Could have done without the damage. I would hate for that to come out of your pay."
It won't. Don't worry. Question: what is this man's crime? What are we getting him here to? I need to know this for the safety of my crew.
He snaps his fingers, and 2 soldiers that you've not seen before come up from under the deck to retrieve Fork. And while they do that, as they appear, he says, well, obviously, Drew checks his notes. Sorry,
unpaid something or taxes.
It's signing inappropriate documentation and failing to report taxable earnings to the West Alien Company.
Okay, so fraud, tax fraud.
Yeah, this guy's a real stinker. It was difficult to go into his stronghold with all his people. I pray it wasn't too difficult to lure him about.
No.
It was pretty difficult. We should get some extra money for it.
Yeah.
Forg says, I don't know who you got. Why did you do this? He's getting slowly taken away, and he looks up and makes eye contact with you, Red River.
He's like, what do you mean?
What have I ever done to you, dude? He spits out
Just
some
simply getting
blood.
paid, my friend. Just simply getting paid.
Well, I hope it was. And then as he's talking, the loan officer like hits him in the gut, and he says, "You'll have plenty of time to talk." And the two guards take him below deck, and they hand you. I think you guys agreed 500 each, but took 200 in advance. So he's gonna give you 400.
Yep.
He hands you a sack of 400 gold pieces as they clatter into your hand. He says, "Not bad. You guys make quick work. Bring the other, and we'll be one step closer to sorting this out."
Sounds good. Where is this man known to reside?
Son, I'm not gonna do your job for you. And he like walks back to his ship, like back to the door leading inside his ship.
What's his
Cool
name?
story, bro.
Do you ask him that?
Zephyr?
Yeah.
Is it? Oh.
Zephyr?
Zephyr is the guy you guys need to capture. You've secured one of your bounties. Forg. Zephyr is your other bounty.
Well, what was the last time you saw him? Can you give us
He,
that?
he takes off his glasses that he was wearing. That's not true, but I thought it would sound cool. And he says, "None of you, I don't know," and he leaves.
I'm gonna take off my fake glasses. and I'm
Okay.
gonna- You, good sir, are a gentleman and a scholar.
Oh. He gives you a wink and he closes the door up to the bottom of his ship.
Hoping to build a repertoire with him.
Yeah, you
Kind
got
of a dick, but I admire.
Yeah, you like that energy is working for you.
Yeah, I'm liking this.
Yeah, this is the coolest guy you've ever met. Well, except for
Yeah, except for Bahood.
except for
He's giving me Bahood energy though.
Yeah,
Like,
and
straight
that's
up dick, hot, powerful, doesn't answer to anybody.
That's
I
right.
like it.
He doesn't stand for anyone's bullshit. It's probably 9 p.m. now. You guys do have a pending appointment with Randy's Rats as well. I forgot to mention that from last episode. I believe you were told to come back after midnight, if I'm remembering right.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
The loan officer's name is Frank.
Can we confirm really quick if they said the bounties had to be alive?
Yes, can confirm.
Yeah, they needed to be
Okay.
alive.
Yeah, but you accomplished one. You did
Well,
great.
now here's the tricky part, because if we go back in that bar scene, all his friends are going to be wondering where he is if we're there.
I feel like we're more likely to find Zephyr in the mines because no one. I think he wasn't in the bar. We asked around and he wasn't there. I don't know what accent I have right now, but
It's good.
something.
It's great. It's like you went to New Zealand. You became a Kiwi.
Are we going back to the slums again? Where every time I go I get assaulted somehow? Or assault somebody?
I don't know if there's a somehow to that. You kind of do it to yourself there.
Hey,
You act a little wild down there.
talk to Gnome. You never did anything.
The old lady,
Man.
she came for me.
I forgot about the old lady assault.
The old lady did assault me.
I got stabbed.
Did we ever patch that up? Can I like stitch him up or something? Did we stitch that up?
You can make a medicine check to see how bad his ankle is bleeding from the stab.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to.
I drank that away. I think we're fine.
Alright, so
He poured some Nannertar on it. It healed over. Actually, probably Sarah would be the one to make the medicine check.
I'll show Helga the healing properties of the Nanotar.
You go back in and go, look at this.
And what about this,
Yeah,
Helga?
we'll do a little side quest. We'll walk in. Angus will stab me. We'll put some nanotar and I'll be like healed.
Okay, go ahead and make me an attack roll with advantage.
That's a good selling point. Just don't go for any major organ.
Wait, is this really happening? I need to know if this is actually happening.
I ought to hurt you.
I mean, I think it helped with our slum case. You know, wounded everyone.
I'm sorry. How will it help? I just need to know that's what I understand.
It could look like I just came out of the mines. You know.
Sure.
All
Getting
mangled.
stabbed for sure.
I'm down to go.
It's up to Angus if he wants to stab me.
Let's just.
You
go
can
hang out and just
you can always keep that in your back pocket. You can stab it any time.
Yeah, I'll definitely table that one.
Yeah, table it, but don't take it off the board. You know, like we can do that at any moment. As you guys are walking towards the slums, you're walking past the underground again, and make me a perception check. Anyone that's walking in this group.
I'm doing it. Perception. Eight.
All rolled
Sure
like
has a
shit.
Yeah.
Everything's totally fine. Don't even worry about it.
I think
Angus
rolled a 12.
That'd be the highest.
Angus, you from your beautiful shadowy perch. I assume you're just jumping from shadow to shadow. As Aldar is stabbed in the larynx with a dagger with 2 points, and and Amaya pulls the dagger from Aldar's throat as the blood leaves his body, and he says his last words. MC, go ahead.
I guess I'll see y'all next year. Bye.
And then he dies, and Aldar's gone forever. Amaya and Angus, you notice a body that's been severely damaged. Probably like at 50 feet north towards the slums, north of the underground. And it's the man that you guys convinced won the lottery. And he has been beaten badly, and he is laying face down on the ground.
I'm gonna approach him and be like, haha, surprise, you won.
He does not react.
Can I check his pockets?
Yeah, go ahead and make me a sleight of hand check.
13.
Yeah, you get in there and you find like a ruffled piece of paper and like an old chiclet.
Does the paper say anything?
Do you open it?
Yes.
Make me a wisdom saving throw. No, it says it's like written in Dwarven, and there's like 4 things written on it in the list.
Okay. I read Dwarven.
Oh, it says
I don't know if Nomad reads actually. He speaks Dwarven.
Okay, but if you have proficiency for speaking, you also know the written language. But if you want to make a character choice that Nomad is a functioning illiterate, I can accept that as well.
No, we're not gonna go down that road.
Okay. It says 2 onions, 1 cardamom sprig, 3 ounces of rock salt. You intuit that this is likely a recipe for something or a shopping list, maybe.
Alright, I'm gonna pocket that.
Oh, and I think you guys gave him a gold, so he also has the gold that you gave him.
Oh yeah, that's gonna go towards my piggy bank for my
Yeah, we're
spoon.
Yeah, you
Yeah, I'm
retrieved
taking
the
that.
gold that you gave him before. He does not move to the touch of you ruffling through his pockets.
Is he like in the middle of the street?
He's off to the side slightly, but he is pretty close to the middle of the street, yeah.
Maybe like respectfully, we should kind of like nuzzle him against the building. Looks like he's just sleeping instead of like actually dead.
You would have no way to do it but you can assume that. Do you want to move him?
Yeah, I think respectfully we should move him and just lean him up against the wall. If anybody would like to help me with this endeavor. I'm just saying Nomad's been there, so.
I'll help you move him.
I'll help you.
Aldar, Jasora, and our good friend Nomad move this poor broken soul. The smell of booze coming off of him, you feel like you could probably start a fire with. But after only a few moments, you kind of lean him up against like a post, and he like lets out like a loud sigh, but he does not wake up.
Okay, well at least he's not dead, so that's good.
That's off my conscience.
Yeah, totally fine. You guys want to go, like, the slums kind of lead to the quarry. Like, what is you guys' goal here? Like, what are you looking for?
I think we need to canvas the area and just ask around, feel around, and find the other man.
Oh, that's right. Okay, we're looking for Zephyr. I'll be honest, there's not going to be, like, a sign that says, this is where Zephyr lives.
Yeah.
Most people are, like, retired for the evening. Some of these shacks are very small, like 1 bedroom, 1 bath, little shackaroonies. Some of the largest ones house multiple families, but there are lots of people living in like a smaller, like condensed area.
Yeah, I think our best bet, rather than canvassing the whole place, is to go see if he worked today or if he's still at work.
Mm-hmm.
And then if he's still at work, well, he's there. If he showed up for work, we can ask where he lives, what area of town he lives.
There's like a east quarry and a west quarry. As you guys make your way, and there are people in the street hustling to and fro. You do see some beggars, as well as some people who look like maybe they're just getting off of a shift at the mines. Maybe there's a little kid playing in the street. In my head, there's a little kid playing hoop and stick or something, where he's like smacking a hoop with a stick. I don't know if you guys know about hoop and stick.
I only learned or saw it recently for Parks and Rec.
Oh, well, it sucks. It's a game for people that don't have anything else.
Yeah, they were cosplaying from like the 1890s or something.
Yeah, that checks out fully. And this kid playing hoop and stick that you see he is a little orc boy. He's like 13, and he's getting really good at it.
I'd like to go over and break his hoop.
Yeah, you're able to, like, with your monk quickness, you're able to kind of, like, intuit where the hoop is going, and you smash it. And the kid goes, "You suck, mister!"
Yep.
And
Life's tough, kid.
a much larger orc that looks very similar to the boys thing that you just broke steps out from a nearby shack and says, "What the hell's going on out here?" "He broke my hoop, Papa!" And he says, "Is that the hoop I got you for Christmas, for Fantasy Christmas?" And he says, "It's the very same one, Pop!" And the largest orc man you've ever seen begins walking towards you.
Oh my god.
He is probably 6'8", and I believe Nomad is a gentleman's 4'5" or something. He stares down at you and begins, and he begins like he spits in the ground the way a tough person would. And he says, "Can you explain to me what the fuck happened here?"
I think I'm just gonna.
Can I?
You can go. You can go.
Walk and smack the dog shit out of Nomad, and walk and catch him off guard.
Sort of
Smack
does
him.
that. And that's
Sure.
I see that out of the corner of my eye, but I'm already 3 steps to cut off the man here.
You've learned that this is just gonna happen when you guys are in a place.
Yeah. So I go approach the fella and I go, "Hey man, here's the deal.
He's not right in the head.
Yeah, my man's been through some trauma. This particular toy triggers him. Here's 5 gold pieces. It'll more than cover the toy and then some. Even a warm meal for today.
Holy shit! This is this is the monetary equivalent of like you ran over this kid's big wheel and someone walked up and said, "Sorry, here's $500."
Yeah. So,
I'm not discouraging it. I'm saying like this will definitely you're not gonna have to roll. This will handle this.
Yeah. And I go, "Hey, by the way, we're looking for this man. What's his name?
Zephyr.
Zephyr. Looking for Zephyr, or a gentleman named Zephyr. We just have a couple of questions for him. Would you happen to know him?"
Holy shit! He's Conky, get inside. I'll make you a new hoop tomorrow. "But Papa, I named this one Curtis." "Get the fuck inside, Conky." And Conky runs inside with his other orc dad. That's right, 2 dads.
Inclusivity, gentlemen. Inclusivity.
And he says, He says, "Well, hell yeah, Zephyr. Yeah, he used to sell weapons, but I think things changed for him. He used to have a slot in the bazaar, not a slot. When you're at
A stall.
the flea fest, yes, thank you.
A stall,
Yeah, he used to rent out a couple stalls at the bazaar.
Oh, that's good to know. Do you know if he would happen to be open today? We might catch him there, or no?
I think so. It's pretty late, but they usually open in the morning. You can buy some good fantasy tomatoes.
I love good fantasy tomato. Here's hey man, appreciate the info. What's your name, by the way, sir?
My name? It's not Terry. I'll tell you that right fucking now.
No.
It's Fred.
You sound like a Fred. Fred, anyway.
That's me.
Good to meet you. And I do that move where I put 2 gold coins in the palm of my hand, and I stretch it out to shake his hand, and he feels it, and he goes, yeah. He gives me the nod of approval.
Yeah, he definitely does. Like, you have, like, his fortunes. You feel that this is a lowly miner man who you have just changed his fortune significantly. If there were, like, karma points in this game, you would, like, it would be, like, +1 karma.
There's gonna be meat in the menu for his household for the next 2 weeks.
Yeah,
We're
well, in 20 sessions, you guys are going to be fighting a blood red dragon, and Fred is going to appear with the sword of his grandfather.
With that magical sword from his grandfather, stab the fucking thing up.
I remember, he says as he stabs the dragon.
Yeah. I love this. I also want to take the couple seconds just to thank our sponsor, Arm & Hammer deodorant.
Wow, thank you, Arm & Hammer.
Yeah.
And now I'll draw an arm.
Special sale on the juniper berry flavor, free of aluminum.
Man, that's good shit. No BPAs, no forever chemicals in this Arm & Hammer.
Yeah, no parabens or whatever the other
No,
things are called.
try today. No buffas in this shit.
No animal testing either, or orc testing, should be noted.
Just to be fair, go ahead and roll damage, Jasora, for your assault on Nomad.
Oh yeah.
Not an assault. It's just a little wake up shit.
Yeah, your little pop. Feel like you're not super strong. It's probably like 2 damage or something.
Did Nomad
Oh,
get knocked
wait.
out?
Nomad got knocked. He might have got knocked the fuck out. Let's see how much damage.
I only do 1 damage with an unarmed strike.
It was a backhand, so.
Yeah, it wasn't even It wasn't about damage. It was about attention.
Yeah.
Nomad, you received -5 karma for destroying this gentleman's hoof, or this young man's hoof. And he swears a blood.
Negative in karma.
Yeah, he swears a blood vengeance upon you in your house. When you guys are fighting the red dragon and you're on your last life, he's gonna appear and stab you.
I have a house, so you can take it.
What would you guys like to do?
Should we try to find the stall right now, or wait till the morning?
It's probably like 9:30 p.m. It's getting pretty late. Like, the people on the street now is less and less as the moment passes here.
Let's go to the stall. Yeah, let's go.
Could be a good time to not have any witnesses taken clean out.
Yeah, Fred confirmed that he's
We
good.
we can't kill him. By the way,
Oh,
we have
hello,
to
mate. Why?
capture him.
Oh, I thought it was dead or alive.
No. Capture him alive. Plus, I told him the fact that they're after my aunt. I don't know what these. As far as we know, these people are getting prosecuted for their crimes against taxes, right?
Yeah.
We're not here to fight the tax battle, but they may be unjustly held, so we shouldn't rough them up too bad.
Yeah. I don't know exactly what they talked to us about capturing your aunt, and then they said no, they took it back. I don't know. That was a little sketchy, but I think they said that they would handle it. Just to make you win.
Yeah.
What's the dude's name in the mansion?
Horace Vandersloot?
Sloot.
Vandersloot.
Let's go. After we get our money, let's fuck him up. He's a bad guy, right?
He's in a
He's a
castle
great
surrounded
Reddit
by a lot. He owns this island.
I think
It's got
we
a lot
could-
of
we could
gods.
devise- Maybe.
we're not-
Hey,
We're not gonna do that.
maybe we
We're gonna get paid.
could.
Nope.
Yeah, we could get paid, and maybe start like a coup, like against,
Coup?
like
A coup?
I think that's
A
what's
coup.
already happening.
Yeah, I think.
against. Ah,
Yeah, but I think-
really? Okay.
Yeah, I
Maybe
think that's what's.
we could actually like add fire to it then.
Yeah. So I think the strategy, the long con is, we finish our mission here, right, and then we go back to our original island, level up, or see that, close that chapter, and then strategize a new plan as we get news from different areas. We decide which side we want to help.
You guys make your way. It's not far into the slums where you have this fateful interaction, and you've passed the bazaar on your way in, and you know it's like on the way to your ship. It is empty currently, and it's like 9:30 at night. So you just from living in this world, you probably know it probably opens in the morning. If there's anything else you guys want to do on the island or investigate, you can. But you can also just like call it day, whatever you guys prefer.
Well, it's time for me to take a nap.
It's just sort of nap time. You do have a possible appointment if you want to make it at Randy's Rats.
I wanna try to go to the stall and get the gentleman out.
Oh, there's no one there.
Yeah, the stall
Okay,
is
well,
currently empty.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, like the bazaar, like it's it's like a flea market at night, like no one's there. There's probably like 15 stalls set up. They're very like loosely made, like not a lot of care was made in like putting them together, but they are currently empty.
Is there like empty of humans or empty of all goods?
Yeah, there's no goods here or people. There might be like an old like half-eaten apple that's like been rotting on the ground.
I'm gonna do.
Yeah, no. Anything I can take, I will take.
You add to your inventory one rotten half-eaten apple.
It's
I'm
gonna
gonna
be
take
the
a
secret.
short rest. Or whatever.
And you guys had a. Do you want to go to Randy's at midnight?
Yes, I will be at Randy's at midnight.
You guys.
With my translator.
Who's a
Angus.
translator? Oh.
What?
He speaks the thieves' cant.
When was that? Like, what scene was that with?
It was forever ago, and I know it was Nomad, and I would guess Angus, but I won't hold it against you guys because it was a long time ago in real life. You were looking for someone to sell your gold to.
Yeah, it was actually me and Jasora that were there.
Oh, okay.
That was when I insulted Helga for the very first time.
Yeah, that's right. And you were like, "How do I sell these gold bars?" That was when you guys first got to the island.
Oh. Oh, okay.
She was not able to buy the gold bars from you, but you guys bribed her, and she gave you the information to Randy's Rats to order the special, which you did, and were invited to come back at midnight.
Okay, we'll do that then. I'll go. Even though I'm tired.
DM, I thought you said that there was a low spot on the wall.
Yes, correct.
By the barracks, was it?
Yes, so I will mark that on your map because Aldar does know about this. There's a portion of the map, it's kind of obscured by like shrubbery, but the wall is like at its lowest, probably like 2 feet high. You did not see anyone like actively patrolling it. It's just like one of those things where maybe the people that have worked here so long that they don't even notice it. But it's kind of covered by shrubbery on both sides, but you knew it, you saw it for sure. But it is right next to the barracks.
I'm gonna inform everybody. Hello, mates.
I marked it with a blue
is-
thing here, by the way, on the map.
Look at this map. The blue X is where there's a low spot in the wall. I think before we leave, I'd like to maybe get a party together. Whoever wants to go with me, we could attempt to steal some good armor from the barracks.
Jeez.
Is there gonna be alcohol at this party?
Fuck yeah, let's do it. I mean, yeah, we can have some drinking. Might help,
I'm in.
but that'll be before we leave, just in case things go amiss.
Randy's general store is where Helga is normally, right?
Yes.
Alright. We have to... We'll talk to the whole crew. We have to go back by Randy's with the gold bars.
Oh no, I'm sorry. She's at the general store. Randy's Rats is where you need to take the gold bars.
Oh, okay, never mind.
She's not gonna buy them for you from you. But
How
she
much
knows.
is the? I have a question. How much is the set? The Angus's fine china set.
3,500.
3,500.
Then we'll prop up the Nanotar. At least 3K.
Easy. Easy money. He knows he's just a few sentences away from getting Helga to agree to that.
I'm so close.
He's right there. We can fast forward to midnight, but I need to know if there's going to be a barracks excursion or not.
No, not tonight.
Not until we get paid.
Okay, it's just good information to have. You guys load up the 5 gold bars in the secret compartment on the ship?
We have 4.
4, of course. And I need who's going to Randy's rendezvous?
I'll go.
I'm sending this one
I'm
out
also going.
in favor of a nap.
Yeah, you guys are
Rest at all?
definitely.
I-
You guys are rest.
16 and 21. I need a rest. I'm gonna rest.
That's all right. This is a Nomad Jasori adventure. Simone is still flying around, being, we'll say canonically, if something loud happens, that Amaya would be made aware of it because Simone is in the region. It's kind of eerily quiet. The only guards you see are like half asleep at the actual gate to the Vandersloot estate. But Randy's Rats, the front is closed and it is completely empty.
I'm gonna still just knock on the door.
You hear like a voice. Who's there?
We're here for the special.
Hi. Yeah, he told us to come back.
Meet me out back.
Okay.
There's like a little back door, like a small 2-foot high door. That, like, it's a door that's been split in half, so there's a 2-foot door and then like a 5-foot door. And a small man wearing a mask, like a plague doctor's mask, pops out the back and says, he like opens the door probably like a foot. He says, "What do you want?"
We have some things, maybe, that you'd buy. Possibly you'd be interested in buying. Hopefully.
He like looks you up and down and says, "All right, hurry up, come in."
Okay.
You guys go in?
Yes.
Nomad?
Yes.
The door snaps shut behind. No, the door creaks open as you guys walk in, and it's like a dimly lit little room. It's not huge at all. It's like a coat closet, and this elven man. It's clearly Randy, who you saw before, but he's wearing this mask over his face, and he's got like a candle in his hand. He says, "What do you got?"
4 gold bars.
Jesus, let me see those bad boys. Do you let him see those bad boys?
Yes, we
Kind
hold.
of just like,
And
yeah, like
show.
open the bag kind of dealio. Not like in his hands yet.
Okay, he pulls out like a small like trunk that he sets a scale on top of, and he puts a rock on one side of the scale. He says, "Put it on here. Let's see what we're dealing with."
Okay.
Like all at once, one at once.
Yeah, just one at a time. How many you got?
Not a lot.
Depends.
Just a few.
Jesus. You guys plop them on there, and he's like does some calculations real quick on like a fantasy abacus. He says, "Shit, I'll be honest, I can give you 200 gold pieces for each of these."
Only 200.
200. Do you know how hard it's gonna be to move these? You know who am I gonna sell these to? I have no idea.
Listen, there's always a market for gold. But, Randy, do you have the ins about that silverware set that's over in the general store?
Shiny piece like that comes through here. Yeah, caught my eye. Why do you ask?
Do you think these 4 gold bars, with this, we could get that silverware set?
I can't speak for Helga, but from me right now, you can get 800 gold pieces.
You don't have to tell Helga. You could just, you know. There could just be no one knows what happened to that silverware set, you know? Under the table.
Are you suggesting that you give me these gold bars and I steal the silverware set for you?
You wouldn't be stealing. It's your own shop.
I'm not rocking this boat, friend. But, he says, and he pops open the trunk, and inside there's like 5 vials. Like, kind of stitched to the inside. He says, look, if you need something to get rid of a problem more permanently, I do have these wares. Perhaps we could do a trade. And labeled above each of these vials is like a skull with crossbones across it.
Oh my god, is that poison?
How do we know? How do we know those vials aren't just water?
Take a drink and find out for yourself, partner.
Yeah, I'd like to put a small drop on my palm.
Oh my
Actually,
god, please
top
don't
of my
do that.
hand, please.
No.
And he says, oh, not that one. And he hands you one of them, like the smallest vial there is. That just, it has, let's say they all have potency levels. This one has just 1 skull on it. And he goes, just be careful, kid. You spill it, you buy it. And you pour the, go ahead and make me a Constitution saving throw.
Holding my nose and my breath.
No. Constitution. 16.
You pop the cork off this thing, and the smell is like noxious. It's like getting too close to smelling salts. And you drop just the droplet perfectly on your palm, and your skin starts to sizzle, but you're able to like slap it away quickly before it damages you. And it only leaves kind of like a, not a scar, but like there's a missing piece of your like harder tissue on your hand, but you're not damaged. This is,
Alright,
as you would say, the real deal.
So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna give you these 4 gold bars. We're gonna take 500 gold. And we're gonna take 2 of those vials. I want the highest death rate, and then the second highest death rate.
Hold up, partner. He basically has 4 different vials here. He has one very slender vial, is the one you just sampled. I have it labeled poison.
Right.
There's another one next to it that has 2 skull and bones on it, and a lightning bolt.
Right.
And he says this is a paralysis potion. This one's gonna be a little more expensive. He says this one, and it's got like 4 skull and crossbones on it. And he says this is Velgoth Venom Potion. I usually sell these for about 600 gold pieces a pop.
How much is the paralysis?
This one I can probably let loose for 400.
And do you need to ingest it, or can through skin work?
Ingesting it is best, but I guess you could put it on someone. And you notice
Like-
there
like
is
if they
one.
had-
Yeah.
If they had like an open wound, would that be good enough to get into the bloodstream?
Probably? Maybe? I'll be honest, I don't move a lot of
How
these.
we make, like, with that area tingly and paralyze that certain area?
Alright.
We don't need
So-
to test it.
There is one that he has not mentioned that you see there.
What does that last one do?
Oh, don't worry about that one.
No. You showed it to us, so at least just tell us what it does.
Nosy. Well, you guys are looking to spend a lot of coin, and I think there's some trust here. And he takes off his plague doctor mask like he's revealing to you. It's me, Randy from before. All right, I'll tell you. Yeah, did I surprise you with my secret identity? That is the death feigning potion. it can make anyone look dead for 1 minute.
Ooh.
But I've only got one of these. What did you say, little man?
So they look dead. They didn't actually die.
Correct. They'll look dead for 1 minute.
I could look dead too. I don't need a potion for that. I just need a lot of alcohol.
Well, it probably stops them from breathing and stuff.
Yeah. Happened to me too. It's fine. So I say we take the paralysis, and we're gonna get that one for 300 gold.
That one's 400, but go ahead.
Right, but with the quality of these bars here, I'll take it for 3.
Maybe I could do a package deal. Are you interested in anything else?
Package deal.
Like if you take the
How much are these gold bars? What do we get in total?
200.
200 each.
For each.
Okay, so 800 total. Alright, what can I get with 500?
I could get you one. I almost said serving. I can get you one vial of the Velgoth venom poison. It is the most toxic poison that I've had in here. But be very careful and do not. He looks you right in the eyes, Nomad. He says, "Do not trace it back to me."
So the
I've already said your
venom.
name everywhere, man. Sorry.
Angus pops in the door and says, "I've been telling everyone about this." I just tweeted
When did
it.
you get here?
Angus with his new black suit, was in
So
the
I shouldn't be
shadows.
live streaming this.
Angus is talking to chat as he explains that this is what happened. But yeah, 500, just to break it down for you guys, 500 for the Velgoth Venom, 300 for the Feign Death, 400 for the Paralysis, and 50 each for the Standard Poison.
You trade at all by chance? You like trading?
I mainly deal in rats and poison and gold.
You like fire by chance?
Go on.
But if I said that I could trade you also a small glass container filled with a potion that may or may not burn down a small village, and I'll trade you one of your potions for it.
And what are you trying to...
With the addition
of the gold?
The addition of purchasing another potion.
Make me a persuasion check. As the fire inside this bottle glitters in his eyes.
16?
Yeah, he says, fuck it. I like the cut of your jib, kid. I'll make that deal. So you're trading a poison for a fire?
Poison, fire, yep.
And you guys are also buying a... which one?
So, which poison was he
paralysis?
offering to trade? Because, yeah, I think we were going to buy the paralysis. Whichever poison he was willing to trade.
Just the standard one. I can't give you the Velgoth Venom for that.
Yeah, it's fine. So, standard poison, paralysis. And then, so that difference would leave us with 400 gold pieces.
Yep.
Alright. Yeah.
That's pretty
Sora, does that sound good?
Yeah, that's fine.
I obviously can't spell paralysis.
So we get.
Make sure you guys know that you have one poison and one paralysis poison.
This is 400 gold.
You can apply it to a weapon, and it will, just as is a rule for poison, if you apply it to a weapon, it is on that weapon, and successful weapon attacks will have the poison's effect for, 1 minute, which is, 6 turns. Or 10 turns, sorry. And, but you can't dole it out. You have to use the full, you can't use half the poison for 30 seconds. Does that make sense? You use it, and it's used. But yeah, you guys are 400 gold richer and some poison richer as Randy kind of shuffles you out the back.
Alright.
Remember, Andy, you didn't know where you got the fire.
He, like every single NPC in this world, winks at you as you leave.
You see
Alright.
that, just I think it was hitting on me again. God.
Yeah, it
Happens
looks like
so
it could
much.
be the start of a beautiful relationship.
You guys high five in midair as the credits begin to roll. And you guys go back to the ship and sleep, and time moves forward to the next morning. Doblis and Varric work diligently in the bottom of the ship. What do you guys want to do?
I think we should get an early start and go to the bazaar.
I agree.
Bizarre.
You guys walk out to the bazaar, and there's already hustle. Hustle and bustle, as so there's some early risers that a few people have set up at the bazaar. It's very close to the dock, like not far at all. And you notice several merchants set up stalls. One has the best tomatoes you've ever seen. The other has like different colored crystals, and one has tarot cards. And one is empty, but a man is sitting behind it drinking, and it is in the morning. It is morning time.
Are there any stalls that have grains that I can buy and take on my travels?
Yeah. Sure there is.
Alright, I'd like to buy like a nice sack of fine grains.
It's malt or something. It's fantasy grains, and it's like a pittance. This guy is like, yeah, as much as you want. Like, I'll give you, like a 40-pound bag of grain for a gold piece.
Beautiful. Send it.
Okay, you are now carrying a 40-pound bag of grain. It is almost the size of Nomad. As he measures it out and plops it on your back.
It's fine. I'll adapt.
Improvise, adapt, overcome.
All tars of help here, bud.
Nomad's doing that thing where he's like, no, I got it, but he like definitely doesn't have it. Like it is much bigger than he is.
Just come up behind him and pick it up with one hand. Like, hello, mate. I think you need some help here.
My accent does all the heavy lifting. Yeah, you with your Australian accent alone and a pinky pick up this sack and throw it across your back. And the merchant says, oh, geez, I can sell you another bag if you want.
Yeah, bring it.
Yeah, he sells you another 40-pound bag of malt for 1 gold piece.
Beautiful.
Aldar is now carrying 280 pounds of wheat.
I might need to go back to the ship real quick. Drop
And
this off.
deposit the wheat. Welcome back to Wheat Traders. This week we're playing Catan, and they're gonna see if they can buy some ore now from the next vendor.
Be right back. BRB.
Okay, Aldar leaves with his sacks of wheat.
Hold
God
up, the
damn
store
it.
idea is not so bad here.
Think about it, guys. Think about it.
We could be general goods traders.
With enough wheat and ore, we could go sell it for more.
How do we get some sheep?
I'm excited to play Pirate Business Simulator with you guys. I can't wait. Let me go check my spreadsheets. In the meantime, what is everyone else doing? Is Amaya there? Oh, and you pet Christopher while
We'll
you're on
just
the
say
ship.
yes.
Amaya says, yes, I'm here.
Red River. Any plan specifically for getting this gentleman to come with us?
Similar to before, a business proposition down at the docks.
Why don't we make it a little less sketchy this time?
What do you have in mind?
We could put it into, well, I don't know how strong this gentleman is. Can we see Zephyr from here without looking suspiciously in his direction?
The malt guy.
Look at the tomato stall.
The malt man who just sold all this wheat says, who you guys looking for? You dropped a lot of coin in my booth here.
You know a man named Zephyr?
Oh, yeah, it shouldn't take you far. He points at the guy that's like morning drinking.
Stop. Okay, don't point. Damn it.
No, don't point at him. He says pointing.
Oh my god. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Hey, Zephyr! These folks are looking for you.
Sir, if you don't I'll give you a gold coin if you just shut the fuck up right now.
You got it.
There you go.
The man he gestured to, known as Zephyr, does not look up from his whiskey that he is slurping.
Alright. Team, this one's easy. He's a drunk. We offer him more alcohol.
Alright.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Take the lead. I will wait by the docks. I think I'm gonna get a head start just so that we prep the boat and the rope and have everything ready.
He's giving me vibes of like the wise drinking man, the one that could really handle his liquor.
Yeah, I think I could go philosophize with him over some drinks.
I was about to say, I think Nomad might actually be good at this one for once.
What do you mean, actually? What is all this for once business?
Usually, never mind. You know what? I'll watch from afar.
Seems
You
like
guys-
a weird thing to say.
Just to make it
Ju-
worse,
just
I'll
for the
tag
record?
along.
I think the potions are handled quite well by Dentist myself. I did have to restrain though. I was thinking about just assaulting him and taking everything, but
You know what that's called? Character growth. Yeah, you guys walk up, Nomad leading the way, and you see this stall is completely empty. Like there's shelves where you would assume items would be that are completely empty right now. And he is kind of like leaning back in his chair on two legs, like trying to balance it, as he like drinks whiskey from a flask. And as you approach,
what kind
he
of
says,
philosophies you selling here?
well, welcome to Zephyr's Lashes. How can I help you?
Just wondering what kind of philosophies you're selling here. I see you got nothing on the shelf, which means it must all come from that bottle in your mind.
I sell the finest weapons in BaleFun. You see, I've got daggers here. We've got short swords, great swords, swords. We've got mace swords. He takes like a drink of his whiskey. We've got daggers. We've got spears. We've got it all. And he's gesturing all around him, and there's nothing there.
Do you have any armor per chance that's not imaginary?
I don't like you, he says. He points at you, Red River.
I'll have one of those daggers right there.
I like the cut of your jib, son. No, the fucking... He drinks some more. The fucking Vandersloop son took it all for fucking... The island security, they said. I haven't seen a fucking coin of it. He spits on the ground. It's fucking bullshit. I got nothing to say.
Would you say you're qualified to check out a ship's barracks to see if it's in good enough order? See if we're missing anything, that you would think we would need on a ship, by chance?
What?
Like a ship, like the things that float on the water, boats?
Oh, no thanks, kid. I'm good where I am.
Can I have a drink, actually? That's actually why I came over here. I don't care about your imaginary armor and weapons.
He hands you his flask. He says, "Don't bogart it."
Alright, I'd like to take an absurdly long gulp.
You finish it. Make me a Constitution saving throw. When this hits your lips, it does not taste like any liquid you've been buying. And you drank a lot of different liquids. This tastes close to like rubbing alcohol.
I'm gonna take a whiff of it and be like, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, this
What
is
the
like
hell is this?
makes your eyes like water just like being near it.
An 11.
Yeah, you're able to keep it down, but you don't feel good. And it is empty.
Is that a homebrew you got there?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff.
Mind showing me your setup by chance? I'm trying to get into it myself.
He says, yeah, sure. He gets up to like walk away, and he like falls over on the ground.
Oh, let me help you out.
Yeah.
Angus, let's grab him. Let's try to. I think he needs some fresh air by the water. That usually helps when I'm like severely drunk. Let's try to get him to the water.
Yeah, let's get you some fresh air there, bud.
What are you doing? He like struggles against you, but like in a way that a very drunk person would, that is easily managed.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I'll as we're like going by, Jasora, can you like throw us a tomato? And we'll like feed him a tomato.
Oh, sorry. Okay. I'll use.
Yeah,
I'll
like
go buy a tomato.
or something.
The vendor
Yeah.
trades you a tomato for like 2 silver coins or something.
Thank you. You wanted
Perfect.
a
Yeah,
tomato?
we'll like feed him a. Yeah, we're gonna feed him a tomato. He's
See-
like, oh, don't worry, this is gonna help.
You put a loose tomato in this
Fill my
man's
head.
mouth.
Yeah, need the electrolytes, and then me and Angus like hustle him, like out of the area.
Yeah, you do draw some eyes as people see you carrying this gentleman to the docks, but he seems to be happily eating the tomato, maybe confusedly so. Aldar, you are making your way back to where your friends were at the bazaar after dropping off your wheat, and you see Aldar, Nomad and Angus carrying a man.
Oh, hello, mates. You need some help?
Yep, yeah, grab his
this
legs.
man's a little
grab
drunk.
His legs.
Oh, grab his legs.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
gotta get him to the water.
Sir, have you ever
We just
had
need some-
baby rum?
Oh, baby rum.
I love rum. I'm not so big a fan of babies, he says as he takes a bite of a tomato.
Oh, it's not that kind of baby rum, but it's delicious, and we got some on our ship, so.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
You guys are pretty
Plenty of
cool.
alcohol.
Red River, one passerby merchant says, excuse me, sir, what are you doing with this gentleman?
He's looking to drink, and he's drunk, and we got more alcohol for him.
Seems
Right?
kind of weird.
It's part of our crew. We're just helping him back to the boat. He's got a phone.
The merchant kind of like shrugs his shoulders and continues on. Yeah, you guys have him at the docks. What would you like to do?
I say we should just, well, we should drop on the ground, probably right there, and just tie him up real quick, or he can, and
He's-
then bring him on.
he's
top.
like
Yeah.
I say we
halfway
get him
through
on
this tomato.
I think we should get him on the boat first, so then the
Oh.
alarm thing goes off and they know he's here.
I'm cool with it.
You guys are
Stay on
easily.
the dock.
Also,
again.
Oh, go ahead.
can we just like acknowledge the height difference between me and Angus? Like,
Yeah,
I'm actually
he-
putting this man to-
There is a bit of a slant. Like, it is an uncomfortable slant. But this guy is so disoriented that he could be, like, flying through the air for all he knows. You guys step onto the fancy ship again, and a loud, like, klaxon alarm goes off. Except this time it's during the day, so people, like, anyone near the docks kind of looks over to see what's happening. And it startles Zephyr a bit. He says, what's going on?
It's okay. There's just a fire in the area. Don't worry about it.
Jesus, it's scary. He takes a bite of his tomato, and like his eyes are starting to like not be so like glistened over. And
Yeah,
the load
we
officer
should
steps
tie
out.
him up like quick.
Who are we tying up?
Red River?
That's what he
Yeah.
says.
Red
It's,
River on the
it's a
ship?
game that
I go ahead and tie him up while they're trying to
I lost.
distract them.
Yeah.
Yeah, Red River was ready to go, and Amaya helps as you guys easily tie up this guy, and he's kind of like wiggling against it. Like, what are you guys doing?
it's just a game.
We were tasked to bring you here, so
Wait,
yeah.
what? And Frank says, great work. He snaps his fingers and 2 more guards come in to retrieve Zephyr from the deck. And he gives you 400 gold pieces. And he says, outstanding work. I look forward to working with you all in the future.
Cool deal.
And I notice a couple slips over. Is that your ship?
Yes, it is.
I saw, if I'm not mistaken, a Unikelpie?
Yeah.
Are you looking to offload that? Maybe make yourself some more coin?
No.
Are you the same man that already asked us for the Unikelpie?
I asked you, and you were a bit aggressive about it, so I'm asking someone
Oh,
else.
shut the hell up.
Unicuppy's part of the crew. We don't deal in slavery, so Unicuppy's off the market for now. So appreciate it.
Well, you did
I didn't like him
excellent.
at first, but now he cuddles me at night, so he's not
Yeah.
for sale.
Zephyr's being hauled away by these guards, and Zephyr looks at you, Nomad, with a dawning awareness in his eyes, and he says one word. What? Why?
We get paid to
It's part of
recover
the
items.
business, my friend.
Yeah, it's just
Hey.
business. We don't really. You're a nice guy, dude. Hope the best for you, but you just get paid for transacting. So.
His little hands are tied up, and he looks around as the door shuts, and he goes, "Where's my flask?" And you don't see him anymore. You guys are 400 gold richer, but you do hear the sound of like shouting from further into the island.
Shouting further
Frank,
into the.
yeah, really quick, just
Investigate.
curious. Do you have any interest in ever moving goods such as good brews, by chance?
It's not
Like a futuristic question here, like a partnership, you know?
I could be open to something, but that's not really my forte.
Alright, and I'm gonna give him my business card, actually.
Yeah. What does it
Yeah,
say on it?
Oh, nothing, it's just a leaf.
Oh, it's just okay. It's a leaf you found. Yeah, got it.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Thank you." Is this magical? Like, would you? If I like, is there a way to summon you with this? I don't.
And I just wink at him.
Inside your little acorn helmet, you wink at this man, and he goes, "Okay."
I approached the lad and said, "Frank, it's been a pleasure doing business with you. Anything you can share with us about your employer, just in case, you know, any useful information if we'd like to do business with you guys in the future? Anything you would, you know, candidly share from me to you?
He
Two working men.
he shakes your hand and he says, "You know, you guys are operators, and I respect the hell out of it. I don't work for that guy. It wouldn't be fair to say he works for me. I work for whoever's coming out on top, and right now, it's him."
Got it. Interesting. What's your motivation in all this?
I represent the West Alien Company and the various interests of this island. But it's going well, except the boy. He has some strange ideas about ownership that his father looks to correct.
Got it. Understood. All right. Well, Frank, you know, I think it's a big place, but if we run into each other, I always have a lot of respect for you. So, best of luck, sir.
He kind of pulls you closer and says, like, just be careful. This place is teetering.
Thank you. Appreciate the heads up. And, it's always good to look out for each other out here in the open ocean. So much appreciated.
Yeah, you guys have definitely made a strong contact with the West Alien Company, Frank. But yeah, you are seen off the ship, and you can hear like the sound of like scuffling and voices is growing louder on the island.
We'll go check it
Let's go
out.
investigate that, mate.
Let's investigate. Yeah.
As you guys come to like the central crossroads, like in front of the main gate of the castle, you see like various miners, like 50 miners, like all chanting and walking in unison, saying, "No, we won't go. No mine till gold." And they've got little picket signs that are crudely drawn. And you can see that some of them say strike. And amongst this group, you see Aunt Nettie.
Perfect. I wanted to look for her. So I pull Aunt Nettie to the side. I said, "Hey, man. Hey, Auntie, what's going on out here?"
As you approach Aunt Nettie, someone next to her says, "Aunt Nettie, that's them. That's them." And they point at you.
Yeah.
And she says, "No, that couldn't be right, my boy. What is it? How are you boys doing? Things have, I don't remember her voice, but it sounded like a woman. Let me try again. Was it old? Oh, hi. No, it wasn't that old. I'm a
She was
lady.
chipper. I think she was like a young aunt. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, like a young aunt. You're a good-looking
That was
boy.
sassy.
Yeah.
Aunt Debbie.
It's good to see you. Well, that's my mom. It's good to see you. Well, hell, it's good to see you, boy. Man, things have gone down pear-shaped now. But I tell you, Frecky here, my friend, he says you done took off with Forg. Is that true?
Here's the deal. We may have been tricked into, we're out here trying to earn a living. We accepted a gig. We didn't know what we were getting into, but I am interested in making this right. And then finding out what's going on. We landed here, and maybe we're not. Maybe we didn't start off the right foot. Trying to get paid. Maybe there's a way to balance this. So you can share with us what's going on here. Maybe we can share
How can we
some
help
info with each
you
other.
all?
Yeah. Make this right.
Wait. Where's Ford?
Forrest, he's in the boat currently docked with the West Philly company, and
Oh shit.
yeah, we were paid to take him there. What's his relevance? What do they want to do with him?
Well, Ford's my right hand man. He done. Hell, that done sparked all this. Wait, who told you to take him?
The fella up in the estate over there, the young kid.
Son of a bitch. Yeah, they're trying to cut our legs out from under us. Oh, fuck. She thinks to herself for a second.
Yeah.
Well, they done assaulted somebody else just this morning at the mines. So I told them to shut it down. The only way we bargain is not mining. And when the salt dries up, it's all going to dry up, and they're going to make it right. It's
I like it.
story background time. Basically, the elder Vanderspook left. He done left on a voyage to go make some deals, and his son signed an agreement with us while the elder was gone for fair wages. We'd all split it nice and even, instead of the Vandersloops keeping all the profit. Well, Daddy Vandersloop come home, and he done tore up the contract that I signed with him. And that shit just ain't right.
So, long term, you guys just want better contracts, better negotiation?
Well, you
Fair
see
pay
what
for
we're
everybody?
doing here? She gestures to the slums behind you. She's like, we're all living in hell. Most of these people living in hell, they stacking each other on top of each other for warmth. And some of them do it for sexy time, but some of them do it because they ain't got no choice. And damn Vandersloops are in the mansion over there, God knows how much money. I
So
say
what
it's
do you do?
time to even things out.
Yeah. What do you guys need? Obviously, he took the weapons out, right? We don't have a lot of weapons on our ship. What do you guys need to? You think just peacefully you can get it to change the tides? You certainly outnumber them by a lot.
Yeah, damn Vandersloops are clever as hell. Damn Zephyr's the only one who used to sell weapons. We only bought them mainly to, sell protection. But Vandersloop done took them all. We ain't got no damn weapons except for a few we got hidden. And we ain't got no chance against the guards.
So
I'd like to interject with a little bit of knowledge.
Hit me.
Aldar's eyes glow yellow as he emanates knowledge.
Elevate. Yes.
So, another piece of knowledge
Here it comes. Buckle
There's
up.
a low point over by the barracks. We could go steal your weapons back. I know there's got to be a ton in there.
I feel like you told everyone this before.
No, I'm telling her that.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Here's the deal. I like kind of what Alder's suggesting. You guys are miners. You guys are diggers. How quickly can you dig underneath it?
No,
Underneath
we're
the
gonna
wall?
go over it. No, it's low. It's low. We can go over it. And there's a bush.
it's like a low fence.
Oh, it's like a little fence.
So
Yeah, it's like a low
So what
fence
I'm-
and it's got a
what I'm-
bush. It'd be hidden.
what I'm thinking is we could tie rope to me and then throw me over. And then you guys climb the rope.
I think we can all just walk over
I
the
think
fence.
I think it's accessible for everybody.
It's just a way to get through the fence to the
I like
barracks.
Nomad's idea. I think that's a strong point, and I think we should address it.
Nomad's
I
so
think it's
short, we'll
more
probably
fun.
still have to throw him over.
Jesus.
Sorry.
How about it? Just sorry about it? You still smell like the ocean, so it's fine.
Okay.
Move on with it.
Aunt Nettie is like, what? Shit, we shouldn't be talking about this out here. Follow me. And you follow her back to the slums. If you do follow her back to the slums,
Yeah.
you
I'm
go
gonna join in the little
The
thing.
the
you know,
picket line?
make myself a little picket. Yeah, and kind of like go in the circle with them.
What does your sign say?
That's a great question. I'm thinking like free bread for all.
Yeah, it's unrelated to anything else that's going on. You just see a protest, so you want to get involved and put your own like situation. Yeah, I'm here for it. Anyone that follows Aunt Nettie, you kind of go through like a series of like slum houses until you reach like an underground area, like a secret where you intuit is like a secret meeting place. And she's got like a map on like a centered table, and she says, "Well, I know Zephyr had a contact to get us some more weapons, but and Forg was a formidable fighter. But I mean, I guess I got you guys. What do you want to do? You want to throw the little one over the wall?
No, we don't have to do that.
Is it the bread guy, the one that joined the picket line with the bread sign?
Yeah, he's got a few screws loose. But we don't have to do that.
Seems like a weird choice.
I think with the level of organization you guys have, I think sending a small group to manage at the estate in a couple of different locations to set up distractions and keep people spread out thin. Yeah. A smaller group can go and retrieve weapons, and I think for strategic purposes, my crew should remain kind of anonymous to this whole operation, just because we can parlay, because we can play both sides to your advantage, and we can also smuggle in weapons and other supplies as your movement increases over time. So it's good for us not to reveal our hand, so we can send some of our stealthier boys and girls out there too.
Way I look at it, we gotta move fast. He's got 33 guards as far as we can tell. And she starts like drawing on the map. She's like, we know the barracks is here. We know at least 10 work inside with him, and another 10 are at the fence at all times. They pulled everybody from the mines, so we have to assume the missing 10 are somewhere on the Vandersloot estate, or maybe perched along the wall. I don't know where the hell they are. But we gotta act soon, or he's gonna send for backup along one of these ships, one of these commercial ships, and once they get back up, we won't have a chance. We need to strike fast. I don't want to kill nobody, but these miners are right mad, but most of them ain't trained with weapons. This ain't my thing. Red River, I know we didn't talk about it a lot when you were a little boy, but I know you've grown into a hell of a man, she says as a tear goes down her eye, and she says,
Thank you,
I could sure use your help.
Yeah, no, of course, you got my help, but this is not to necessarily arm a revolution, but it will tip the balance in your scales, the scales towards your favor if you are able to defend yourself should it come to that. I think a peaceful resolution is always the best, but they can't take your weapons away. You have to have a Second Amendment, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
I think what she's saying, though, we're going to be fighting with her, and I'm down. I want to fight.
Aldar wants to kill someone.
I put my arm out.
Aldar cuts his palm open.
Your family adopted, and like he walks into people's houses and just eats their food from their fridge. I'm down with it. You know what I'm saying?
It's a bold strategy. He starts chomping on a haunch.
Yeah.
I say we could create a distraction. Me and Nomad could get in a fight in the front. That should get the guards' attention, at least for you guys to at least sneak over and start stealing the weapons, and we could see where we could go from there. Maybe you guys give us some weapons, maybe get some armor. I'm looking for some armor. Whoever goes over there, we could tell them that.
This may not be the spot where the good armor is at. We might need to explore further, because I want you to have the best armor possible. And also, I'm trying to retrieve here the fine china set, but
fine china.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a lot of plates spinning. One thing, because it's been so long, I think it was the first episode you guys were here. You guys did notice, I think, I don't remember who rolled it, but they rolled really high. A lot of the weapons the guards are carrying had a Z in the, on the pommel on the end, and you can intuit that is a Z for Zephyr. So the weapons they seized, they have put them in a lot of the guards' hands.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So he's not just a weapons dealer. He makes them.
Yeah.
Kind of that. Yeah.
We have to start robbing these guys.
Yep.
Yeah.
Can I like wander from my like group and like make my way to the front of the castle gates with my little bread sign?
Yeah. You can be near the front with your bread sign.
Alright.
There are like you see that you can see there are 3 guards on either side of this iron lattice gate. 2 of them are holding spears, 2 swords, and 2 like axes. And before, like the day before, when you were walking around, you saw these guards, and they kind of had their weapons like on their back or at their like waist. These guards are holding their weapons like in 2 hands. Like they seem ready. They're a little rattled because they've not seen the miners out in force. The group that was like 30 miners or so has grown to like 50.
Excellent. I like to pull Red River aside and say, you're too timid. We have the choice to make this revolution, take over this island. This is the time. We gotta go.
Here's the thing, though. I agree with you, but this has to be sustainable. This is not our fight.
Your captain backhands you across the face.
You're not supposed to say like I'm all good for helping, but we're not. This is not going to be our mission. We have other things to do. So, if they're going to start a revolution or they're going to do anything,
Could be a
on their own
fast
accord.
fight.
And it could be these things. They have the support of an entire kingdom. The bad guys here. So, my suggestion is, it has to be sustainable, and for it to be sustainable, they have to be able to. It can't be our idea. It can't be our fight. We can assist them.
No, it's past that point. It's the revolution. It's kind of, we're almost anonymous, if you would say that. As long as we're not caught completely, behind the gate or whatever
That's
happens.
not necessarily true because, like Red River is saying, Vandersloot is his own state, but they're part of the Westalian Company, so we've already encountered them at other islands, so like we're already haunted by, I forget, the Viridian Empire, without trying to say that too loud.
Wow, good job.
We don't need to be wanted by everyone we encounter, you know?
I'd say there's a little bit of anonymity for this one. Like, we could actually get away with some of it, I think. But
Yeah. I think in the chaos of it all, like we dress up as miners, and in the chaos of it all, who knows left from right? You know what I'm saying? A couple of cloaks, a couple of miner outfits. We hold some pickaxes, kick some ass. Who cares? But we just blend in with the group and don't make it known. If it breaks into a fight, good. But if they're able to get their terms met and get salaries increased peacefully, because let's face it, the Vandersloots are not going to mine it themselves. There's fair wages and maybe the release of their captives in some more equitable situation. That's doable. They have a lot of bargaining power. But if a fight breaks out, we go weapons free. We murk these fools.
yeah,
Can I
we're here to help Auntie.
yeah, can I wander over to you guys and then put in my sense to your captain?
Yeah.
What if we go this is gonna sound weird here. What if we go the peaceful route and we become informants for Vandersloot? However, we tell him Auntie's fake plan, so they're ready, and then they're caught off guard.
I like that. But that's assuming that they have an intention to retaliate. In which case, they probably hire us, and then we could double cross them.
Right, and we'll already be on the inside, so we'll have the greatest hostage possible.
That sounds dangerous. Wait, we would be on the inside with all the guards.
Well, the guards will be fleeing to the doors, and they'll put us in a room, like a lockdown room, and I bet there's alcohol and bread there, and then we could just take him hostage.
We could take the head honcho hostage.
Yep.
Work pretty good. Yeah.
And if he doesn't comply, we'll just cut off his head.
That sounds the most dangerous. We would be, and they even know it's us though. That we would be holding him hostage.
You know what?
but if
You know what
take
kind
out
of
the
witnesses
leader-
don't talk?
I think if you take out the leader, then automatically you get his army. I'm pretty sure that's how it works in this world. Is that true, Drew?
Roll me a history check.
Sounds right.
Shit.
I think the whole empire will be here. And it'll be, yeah, that'll be bad. That could
14.
be really
Yep, that's exactly how it works. You know it for sure.
See? My history serves me right. I'm glad I paid attention in class. Nah, I'm
Well.
kidding. I never went to school. Yeah, no, I say we get inside the castle. That's where we can do the most damage. At least some of us get inside the castle, feed him misinformation, and then
Nomad, I'm
we
with
go
you.
about
do
the plan the other way.
Let's I like the options. I think we need to.
And if it comes down to it, and I like jingle the little potion in front of their eyes, the little poison potion. If it comes down to it, we'll utilize this.
I think we should hear from everyone on this issue. What does Amaya think? Or Angus?
big moves. Big things could happen here.
You know, the idea is fun. I'm gonna just rock with it. I know there's probably gonna be repercussions here, but
You lose some people here.
I the,
you know,
yeah, I'm
I
kind of.
think
what's new?
double crossing is exactly what we should be planning for if we want to leave anytime soon, because double crossing implies that we stay here for like another week and play the long con literally in this island.
Yeah.
I also don't like the idea of dressing up and pretending to be them. I think us giving them information on where the tools are, the weapons are, if they're trying to actually get their weapons back, some of them must be familiar with how to use weapons.
Yeah.
So, you know, they should at least be familiar with that. We could dress down in our raggedy clothes and pretend to be miners. But, I mean, we've made a big stink in this town already. So I think any of the vendors would be able to tell us who we are. Even the
Yeah.
guards.
That's true. Yeah.
I think the other point to what people are saying here is there isn't enough juice here worth the squeeze. We're not into mining, and there isn't enough money around for us to risk it all. Make this our fight. Pick our battles, and this may not be our battle because there's no great weapons here. There's no cool armor that we can stand to gain from supporting all of this. So maybe we
Never know. But I mean, I'd like to see it out at least for them to start, or at least do talks, whatever they're gonna do.
Yeah, we can
steal
always,
the weapons.
Yeah.
Like to see what comes of that.
We could
If they
hang
need
out
help.
here for a second, but we also can float back in here in 3 or 4 days' time. You know what I'm saying? We can sell back here, do a quick
Sure.
lap.
Yep.
Yeah. We have to balance the needs and the risk and reward here, because while this may be enticing and I want to help my aunt, we gotta let things play out a little bit.
Auntie,
I think.
what do you think?
Yeah, Auntie,
What's gonna
what do you
happen?
need? What kind of support are you looking for here?
Boy, and I appreciate you. I can't ask you to risk your lives, but things is gonna go real wrong, and I'm worried we're already on a collision course. I'll be honest. I'm probably gonna lose some people I care about. These are my folk, and if we don't act fast and change the status quo, things are gonna get a lot worse before they get better.
I knew it. It's a revolution.
Perfect.
Fancy,
I
we
hate
got
the
room
status
on the
quo.
ship.
Hell yeah.
We got room on the ship. You could come back. We got an island, basically to ourselves. We bought it with our own gold.
Honey, I love you, but you're a little weird, and these people need me.
I wouldn't say we bought it, but we definitely got it.
You manifested destiny on it. You staked your claim on it.
We definitely put our flag down.
I'm not sure what legal right you guys have to that. We'll deal with that later.
Wait, we called dibs. Is all the legal
Yeah.
right we need to know.
I believe our friend Bart. No, what was his name? Oh my god, I can't remember. He called dibs.
Oh yeah, but
Barney.
Barney.
Barney was the.
Barney's the monkey.
Remember the little monkey before we remember the actual dude's name.
Oh, that's gonna bug me. I have to look it up. Poor Barney.
What's his name?
I'll tell you right now.
I mean, if we do die in the revolution, we are only
Oh.
level 2.
Ruglin.
So
It's
not
Ruglin.
that
Yeah,
bad.
good job.
I like looking at it like that. No bad.
What was it? What was? I'm sorry, I missed it. We're gonna die? Is that what he
Say
said?
that again. That was great.
I said if we do die in this revolution, we are only level 2, so don't feel too hard to
Level 2. What is this level?
Yeah,
2?
what do you say? Like, yeah, no one knows what.
Wait, we're still level 1, aren't we?
Aunt Nettie says, "What do you mean, son? You're talking good.
Yeah, it's that juice I had earlier from Zeph's
Yeah.
flask, I guess. So.
Yeah, it's still fucking you up.
Oh, we are level 2.
Well, again, your character. Just to be clear, your character doesn't know or understand the world in that way.
Yeah, but you do understand. You get a sense for being an apprentice versus a.
Yeah,
journeyman
you
versus
you
a
guys are
fully
like,
minted
as
prospect.
adventurers, you guys are like cooler and like smarter and stronger than your like average people around you. But also,
Right,
you
but-
know that you are a small fish in a big pond right now.
Right. And like well-trained militias, and like we know stories of other heroes
Yeah.
around that would fucking trounce us.
Totally.
Yeah. So, we have to battle test ourselves. I think we have a sense of that. You know.
Yeah,
what I'm
no, for sure. Especially Red River would, because I feel like Red River's been in the more like actual scrapes and knows like his capacity compared to other people. But I feel like Angus has been not to put words in Angus's heart. Angus has been in single-digit fights, so like he may have a less of a sense. Yeah, he's in his prime. He doesn't even know all his moves yet. But what do you guys want to do?
What level would you put Nomad at for fighting abilities? Because I don't know if they're always fights or so.
In my head,
shit out of them.
Nomad has fought a lot, maybe as much as Red River, but remembers half of them. I feel like he's got
His
a.
body remembers all of it.
His body remembers all. His body is a weapon. It remembers all of
Muscle
it.
memory is there.
But the memory is less there.
I also think that different type of skerfuffles, right? Like one
Yes.
is
Yeah.
maybe like more street brawls. The other one could be more like conflict, military conflict. type
Right.
of Thing.
Like Aldar has seen like actual military action.
I've been in the military conflict.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys have a good mixture of kind of different tactics.
Experience.
Yeah. What does Jasora think? I don't remember where Jasora landed on this. Is she on team eat the rich?
As everyone was presenting their ideas, I
You
shut down
infiltrated the
panic
castle.
attack.
Oh, okay. She's arriving on the ground, hyperventilating.
I'm trying to breathe.
I'm patting
Somebody go over
Sora's
there and
back.
fan Jasora.
Yeah, we shouldn't laugh at that. Everyone else fans Jasora as she like writhes on the ground.
I'll like drip some baby rum into her mouth and like feed her some thigh jerky.
Yeah, he puts this thigh jerky and the smell is aggressive.
Oh my god.
But it does bring you, it snaps you back to reality.
It's made everything worse.
And then you begin to vomit profusely.
I just end up doing whatever you all end up doing. So I prefer the path of least amount of destruction and violence, but I don't always get to choose that. So
So
Tell you
we
what,
just leave them
Auntie.
to die.
No, we'll do this. This is what it is. We'll do the distraction up at the front gate. Nomad and I, and whoever else wants to join in. Make a kerfuffle. make it look theatrical, dramatic. All eyes on us. Auntie, you get everybody that you, the most stealthiest people you've got. And they go over the fence and get your weapons back. And
Did you
guys
say
do.
And then Angus appears from a shadow behind you.
God damn it, I'm in.
Wait, I feel like what's the whole plan? What happens?
It's up to Auntie. It's not up to us. We're just creating the kerfuffle.
Well, let's
distract.
ask her what the plan is, like what she wants to do.
Yeah.
She knows her crew. She knows what they're capable of doing and what would benefit them the most. And then we figure out what the role is that we can support. What's the deal?
Forg's boys would have been the hardest boys. They would have had the most success, but I'll be honest, they ain't looking to work with you guys. It's taking all I had to make sure they don't whoop y'all's ass after what happened to Ford. You guys are on your own. I got some people I can put weapons in their hands, but
Alright, so we're just leaving then. That
Ow.
sounds...
Here's the deal. No,
you gonna leave on Aunt Nettie?
No.
Well, hell.
This is not a Debbie. Damn it, son.
Is this what my mom said? You know what? Never mind.
So anyway, here's the deal. Yeah, we kind of screwed you out of your two key players here, but you have.
Well, I'll say.
You have a whole gang here. We want to make it right. How about you? We gave you the intel. We're gonna leave you guys some coin. We'll discuss with the team here some coin. And then we'll come back. We'll make this our first stop on the way back. Once we complete this part of our journey, we'll make this our first stop, and then we'll link up and see how we can help. Maybe we'll bring you guys provisions if we find anything worthwhile.
Well, I ain't gonna force your hand, son. I don't know what's gonna happen. This shit's unpredictable. Almost in that moment, the shouting outside turns to like a roar.
Right.
And Nettie goes, "Damn it! We better go see what the hell's going on." And sure enough, one of the protesters has been like stabbed, and like more guards have appeared. And they're like pushing back on this like mob that's only has like sticks, and they're throwing rocks at the guards. And you can see the guards are slowly retreating. Like the gate's been opened to let them in, and they retreat behind the gate. And they leave the person. It looks like maybe like an older man is like bleeding on the ground as the protesters are like pushing up on the gate.
So I run up to the old man and like try to yell at somebody to help me patch him up.
There's like a lot of loud noise around, but he is wounded. I would need a medicine check from whoever's around who's looking at him.
I'll do it.
Auntie, this is your chance.
She draws a shimmering dagger. Wait, one at a time. Sarah, what did you roll?
9.
Sarah, you can tell that there is too much blood. This man is mortally wounded. That's all you know with a 9. He is still alive currently, but he is bleeding out. What is Aldar doing?
I said, Auntie, this is your chance. If you have anybody to go over to the barracks.
She draws her broadsword. No, she doesn't have that. She says, well, hell, you're my strike force, boy. Get on over there.
What's in it for us?
she's
Does it set us straight if I were to go over there?
She smacks you on the ass and she says, glory, boy.
Glory.
Oh, glory indeed.
And go ahead and roll a sleight of hand. Nomad to check this gentleman's pockets.
22.
No way.
You easily, while Sarah and JP, or Red River, are looking at each other, like talking about how to save this old man, and you quickly and deftly get your hand in and out of his pocket. You receive one, like, papery, like, you can't really tell what it is, but it feels like construction paper. As you hold it up to your face, and it just says, It's like a little crayon charcoal drawing of a big figure and a small figure, and it says "I love you, Daddy" on it.
This is just what I needed.
You think we could sell that?
eBay.
What the hell? How did you see that?
Because Angus, he was in
I'm
your
right-
shadow.
I'm right here.
He sees
Hovering
everything.
over your shoulder.
Yeah, he was watching this whole time.
I'm just here.
Angus, didn't anybody tell you to knock before you look over somebody's shoulder? Come on.
What am I supposed to knock on?
Oh my god.
You see Aldar jumping over the wall.
I'm gonna try to
Give my
pull
battle
Angus
axe
aside.
to-
Be like,
Can I give my battle axe to Auntie and tell her good luck? And then she dies. It was nice meeting her.
You hand your battle axe to Aunt Nettie, and she says, thank you? She can, like, barely lift it. She does not charge towards the gate.
That's a nice weapon you got there.
Thanks.
So this is Red River's, like, family, right? Like, should we?
Yeah.
I feel like we should be at least being a little bit more helpful here, outside of character.
Yeah.
So, Red River has a new family, and it's called Not Dying, and...
Yeah. It's a full-time job of keeping everybody alive.
yep.
His new family is all of you, and it's beautiful.
I mean, we could put Auntie out of her misery, you know, so she doesn't have to bear the weight of this loss.
Jesus Christ.
No, we're not considering that option yet. There's a option on that.
Revolt would be against us.
Auntie, let's. I think the best thing for you guys is to continue to protest, hold steadfast, and then make the best of your opportunities. You could probably try to free your men peacefully.
If I could
Hold
just
it.
get a
No,
meeting
they're
with...
gone.
If I could just get with the meeting with the Vandersloops, and maybe I could just explain, and we could sort all this out, so there doesn't need to be any more mindless violence.
We could probably broker a meeting for you guys. Yeah.
You think you could get me in there?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think we can.
You think you could get me in
let's-
there to kill him?
Yeah,
Nah, I'm
let's
just kidding. She says
That's
it.
not true, fella. That's not. After all, he does pay you. You know what I'm saying? So, and
Not
it is
enough,
in his
though.
best.
Not enough
It is-
wages.
That's true. So let's do something. I think
Free
it'll
drinks.
be. I think it'll vote favorably if you address the part to improve the negotiation skills. So why don't you go see Prim's proper store? We'll sponsor a good outfit. You know, whatever you like. Feel good. Feel strong and powerful. Maybe bring one or two of your trusted individuals with you, and we'll arrange a meeting. We'll do our best to arrange a meeting. I think it'll be that.
She says, "All right." And do you give her 15 gold for her to go to Prim's Propers?
Yeah. Probably. Let's do 30, so her and her second in command can also get an outfit, so that she's backed up.
She like field promotes
Uh,
some dude to her second person.
Yeah.
What are you gonna say, Aldar?
I said the dapper. They're gonna be dapper.
Yeah, they dap her up, and they dap up each other.
You.
About 30 minutes pass. Tensions are still high, but no guards are seen outside the castle now. Like, and slowly, like, the people disperse.
Yeah.
Back into the slums, but there's like no one on that middle street except for you guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think we do. I think we're gonna go run up there and just schedule a meeting.
You come to the gate, and the guards are like, get back, get back. Are you miners? Are you guys dressed up nice or in your armor?
No, we're dressed up nice. We're just nice.
Okay, so
Nice.
they would greet you a little kinder.
Yeah.
What is Red River wearing, by the way? Did we decide? Oh yeah, it's like a cargo kilt.
Yeah. But Auntie and her trusted advisor are with us. Like we're
Yeah.
walking as one party.
She looks like she's wearing like a fancy little like doublet. It's perfectly fit because Prim is fantastic at his job, especially with a rush job. It's purple. Maybe she always wanted something purple and she finally has it.
Yeah.
And the person with her is like an angry-looking like dwarf woman, and we're gonna name her Jerbitha. And Jerbitha doesn't talk a lot because Jerbitha is a character I just made up. And what do you guys say?
Oh, to the guards?
Yeah.
While they're talking, can I like disappear into the shadows and do some recon?
What are you looking for?
Just to see like what the other guards are up to, and to see if like where the heavy guarding is being done right now, and for what
Do
reason.
a time check. What time is it?
It is 11:15 in the morning. Make me a
Wow, okay,
perception
so-
check, Angus.
Daytime. Okay.
It is daytime.
Didn't know.
No, that's good. It's good because it's in my head it's clear, but how would you guys know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we're here to finalize the business deal. With the Vander Sleuths, we were in their employ, tracking down some individuals we've completed, and we're come to provide our final report. So they're expecting us. So
Aunt Nettie says, what do you say?
Isn't this like giving them their dessert on like a silver platter?
could be, but there's also us.
But we're with her, though.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it
This,
makes it
this
better.
is more favorable than just let her. Because if we leave,
Exactly. Yeah.
this.
But they want her. She's the last remaining piece. We took all her other trusted advisors. That's why we have this rando here who really doesn't know what's been going on.
Well, I might be a random, but my name is Jerbitha, she says.
Nice to meet you, Jerbitha.
All right, so let's do. Maybe you should have said this.
Dress
earlier.
up as.
Yeah, I felt like you waited to the weird moment.
Let's send our stealthy boy.
Completely forgot about it until we were like gonna walk in there and say, "Here's the person you've been wanting."
Man.
No,
I
maybe,
think
but
they're trustworthy people.
it's in their best interest to negotiate. Otherwise, they have nothing. So
It's
let's
true. Yep.
But they're not the type to negotiate. They're power-hungry little people. They're gonna do what they want to do. They're
But
not
the
reasonable.
miners won't go back to work. They won't go back to work without her. Right?
Power-hungry people want money, and they can't charge. They're beyond manufacturing their own money. So what do you propose?
I'm just
gotta have
saying
the upper
people
hand.
are replaceable, and they can find other people.
Yeah, and
They
so
don't
are
care
these
about
people.
these people. That's why they don't pay fair wages.
Yeah. So they either change their tone or they don't. But what do you propose?
No, it's fine. I don't
Wait.
know what the stuff we're walking into. We're basically just giving her up.
Well,
Yeah,
we could
but-
set up a rendezvous point for neutral meeting territory rather than.
There you
No,
go.
I mean we're all with her. I just what else was there?
I mean, once we go back behind we go into the estate, it's gonna be guards everywhere, though. That's
Yeah, so let's set up a neutral meeting point then. That's fine. We
Yeah.
can do we can meet on the boats. We can do something else. We can also
Yeah,
stage
How about
good
like
idea.
we just go in there and we just say we'll meet her. We'll go get her whenever we have a meeting.
yeah, or they can meet in the mines, neutral territory where they
There
have
you
an
go.
apartment. Yeah. I like meeting in the mines.
okay. So she's not with us then.
No, so we
So,
dismiss her. We send her
disappear.
back.
Yeah, you guys are still at the gate, so like I wouldn't hold you to anything right now.
Yeah. I said.
Okay.
Yeah. Maya has a good point. Let's organize your people. All of you guys go to the mines, but nobody works. You just stand there still, waiting. And then
And Nettie says, I'll get as many as I can back there. I still hold some sway. And she starts like working the miners to like get them back to the mining camp.
Yep. And also, block the dock so nobody comes in and out. Whatever, you know. Let's halt everything here. Let's hit him where it hurts. Get him in the money. No supplies coming in and out. No mining gets done. Proper strike, and then we'll try to arrange a meeting.
I'll do what I can, and you guys, you guys start greasing the wheels. And the guards come back and say, Mr. Vandersloot would like to see you now.
So where are these wheels that I gotta grease?
They're right in here, sir.
Yeah. I was looking for them too, honestly.
Do you guys enter the estate?
Yeah. I will.
Yep.
Yeah.
I still want to stealth around. I really don't want to. I kind of want to like be backup, just in case things go
Yep,
south.
you'll be our guy on the outside.
Yep.
I want to be the eyes. That.
Amaya, can you summon a little creature that can alert the hood?
Hey. Thank you.
I can, but he has to watch over my body because I can't.
She can't be in both.
Somebody has to watch over my body because I can't be in two places at once.
Jasora, could you befriend a animal? Is that how it works? You can befriend something?
Well, so could, what's his face? He has the little acorn hat.
Yeah, Nomad could
I
befriend.
go down that route right now.
Do you have 17 hours? Do you remember this squirrel incident?
Yeah,
That was a whole story arc, longer than Dragon Ball Z and Naruto combined.
We know that squirrel's extended family by first name. That's how long that episode was.
A spin-off is being done by HBO. It's the second most famous squirrel after the one from Ice Age.
Yeah, it's right behind Squirk or whatever his name is from Ice Age.
Yeah.
You guys, you blink and Angus slips into a shadow that you're not fully able to understand exactly metaphysically how that happened. The rest of you walk into the Vandersloot estate. You see guards, and 3 of them are escorting you with their spears towards you, walking you towards the gate, towards the castle. And the iron gate squeaks behind you as you hear it lock in place. And that's where we're going to end this thing.
Oof. Good stuff.
Good job, guys.
Yeah.
I wrote down a meeting of the minds. Like a mind, but a mine. Like, I thought that was cute.
Ooh.
But I'm willing to hear different options.
That's a good play on words. I like that.
Yeah, I like that too.
We'll do that one until the one where you meet another squirrel. That's the alternative. Squirrel Island, a place for kids. But yeah, I'm excited. The next session will probably be the end of BaleFun, maybe, and then the one after that might be a level up. Yeah. Yes, Queen.
How many XP points did we get in this session?
Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Aldar loses 136 experience points and goes down a level.
Don't forget, if Caleb throws a touchdown, we'll be leveled up.
If Caleb Williams throws a tutty, then only Angus levels up. Everyone else still level 2.
Levels up, jeez.
I know, it's wild. It's nuts, but good job today, guys. This was good. I'm glad we're back. Let's aim for next week.
Forever.
Feels good to be back.
It feels good. I'm glad we got everybody. I'd like to do the same because this next one will be, as you can imagine, consequential as well. So hopefully we'll have everybody next week as well.
Yeah, for sure. Yep.
But good job, guys. A meeting of the minds.